everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Stephanie. This channel is usually weekly vlogs, daily vlogs. We're talking about raising myself while I'm raising my 4-year-old, but this one specifically is all about skincare. If you are not new here, you know you have been asking me for a skincare routine, whether it is on YouTube or on Instagram, and I am finally making some time to make that video. So we are going to do both a nighttime skin routine and a daytime skin routine. So this is 2 parts in one. You don't have to click on another video, but we are going to jump right in with my nighttime skincare routine. Okay, so first things first, definitely I have been getting into wigs lately. I've told you guys several times I deal with seborrheic dermatitis. And so in the fall season especially, I find that my scalp is on 1,000. Like all the homeopathic things I do to kind of keep my scalp in check kind of go out of the window. And I have a much more difficult time doing protective styles in the fall just because my scalp needs tending to a lot more than it does in the summertime or any other time for real. So I have just gotten into like being able to style wigs and get them to look a lot more natural and do what it is that I want to do with my hair. So I've gone all day with this on. This unit was made for me by my hairstylist and I like love it, love it, love it. The hair I'm using is from Bellatique. It's still like, I guess pack hair, I guess, whatever, but it's like really good. The bob itself is super thick, super thick. So yeah, I love it. But I say all that to say, by the time I get home, like when I am done with my day, I fling this bad boy off. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap my hair and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. I'm all wrapped up and we are ready to go. So the very first thing I jump in with are my cleansers. I am a double cleanse girly through and through, especially at night, because I just have to get rid of everything that I have been through the day. And think about it, your skin is what you are leading with in this world, on this planet. So all the pollutants you've come across during the day are now on your skin. So I double cleanse to make very sure my skin is as clean as possible before I go back and add more hydration and whatever else to. So my first product I use is the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I really like this cleanser just because I feel like it really, the foaming effect really lifts anything out of my pores, brings it to the surface, and then I can like wash it right off. So I'm gonna go in with this cleanser first, and then we can talk a little bit more about the ingredients and why I love this cleanser as my first in my 2-step cleansing. Okay, so now that's done, I go in with my second cleanser, which is from The Outset. I love this brand. Their whole line is just amazing, but this specific cleanser is the Gentle Micellar Antioxidant Cleanser, and I love this antioxidant cleanser because it protects your skin from free radicals. Free radicals are responsible for breaking down our collagen, and as someone who is turning 34 in 2 weeks now, I absolutely pay attention to what helps me not only maintain my skin barrier, but helps protect the collagen I have in my skin. If you are not doing well with your collagen, you will get those blemishes. It leaves the dark spots that are hard to get rid of. You'll notice wrinkles that'll be deeper and last longer, meaning it'll take a while for you to get rid of them. And that's because of free radicals. So if you can, find a cleanser that has antioxidants in it, because all you are doing is protecting your skin from those free radicals. So I'm gonna go in with this as my second step cleanser. All right, so we're officially done with cleansing. Next, I jump in with my toner. I love Bolden Skin Brightening Toner. I use this because I feel like it just does a really good job of getting rid of any impurities left on my skin after I do my cleansing. While this one's my favorite toner, most toners, what they do is help break down the rest of the oil on your face with glycolic acid. check your ingredients. This one does have glycolic acid in it, so again, that helps break down the rest of the oil on my face, and it also makes room for my pores and my skin to receive all of the other products that I'm about to put back onto it. So a toner is always a good idea. Getting rid of those last bit of impurities, gets rid of the excess oil, and prepares your skin to take in all of the nourishing serums that you're about to put on. So I'm gonna jump right in with mine. Forehead. Okay, so my next thing I go in with is from Kodali, and this is the Beauty Elixir. For me, this is like a holy grail product. This is probably my second bottle. It is not cheap, not gonna lie to you, but I do feel that Kodali and other French brands that I do use are absolutely always worth it for me. I have not found a product in more in budget that really does the same as this. I will keep searching. Obviously there has to be something comparable, but for me, this is my go-to, and I use this before I start putting on any serums. Like my toner, it does help my skin prepare to take in and really get every single bit of benefit from my serum. So this is just a face primer for me, and I use this every night before bed. So I just get a nice even layer on my skin, and then just pat. Make sure it gets under my eyes. Okay, so now that that's on, I try not to let the elixir dry down too much, because I do like to help blend in any of the serums I'm about to add on. So if it does dry down, I sometimes do spray on a little bit more, just again to get it to mix, and I just like the way it feels when my skin is already it's just dewy hydrated and I'm adding in any of my serums. So I'm gonna go in now with my first serum, and this is from L'Occitane, and this one is the Reset Night oil in serum. It's really called the Reset Nuit Huile Serum, and I love this. They sent this to me in PR. Just full transparency, I did not purchase this one, but I do love and do recommend all of L'Occitane's products that I have tried, but specifically this one. It is just a really good, refreshing night serum. It once again helps to play into helping restore your skin while you sleep and keeping that moisture barrier set. Just a couple pumps, a little goes a long way with these serums. And just rub it in. This does have this really soothing scent to it. It's not overpowering, but it's definitely I don't know if you've ever done yoga or anything like that, but after I do hot yoga, sometimes they'll come around with this eucalyptus or lavender scented towel that just refreshes you. It just really it instantly relaxes your brain. And I feel like the scent of this serum does the exact same thing for me. I'm instantly just cool and calm, and my skin also feels exactly that way. So the next thing I'm doing is jumping in and locking in all of this moisture I just put into my skin, and I do that by using my Rhode Peptide Glazing Fluid. This is my superpower in my nighttime skincare routine, because this includes peptide. It's in the name. But peptides are super important actually, because what they do is reduce inflammation on your skin as well as even out your skin tone. So I do not skip this step at all, and I love this stuff. It also is a good primer actually. I use it at night, but you can absolutely use it during the day. I've done that before. And if you're just going for super minimal light makeup, you definitely want to use this product as your primer. Instant glazed donut look. Okay, so we've gone in with our first Rhode product, and actually the last product I put on my face is also Rhode, and this is the Barrier Restore Cream. I love this cream for night time. It is also a wonderful touch-up cream for the day, but it is my special cream at night. I just use this to just basically lock in everything. You really get that glazed donut feel with her products. She was not joking. And I love to go to sleep looking like a glazed donut. But this cream is also just really, really calming. I love the way it melts into my skin. I love that when I wake up in the morning, I still feel extremely hydrated without feeling like I got really greasy overnight. So that is a win-win for me using the Rhode products. Okay, we have just 2 more things that I do, and these are just the quickest parts of my nighttime skincare routine. The first is to add hydration back to my lips. Ever since this came out, I'm so glad it never left the market. It was not just hype. We all are obsessed with this because it does what it says it's going to do, and that's the Laneige sleeping mask. I use the vanilla one. I did try, I think, the strawberry one before, but I just really always stick to the vanilla, and I just love this stuff before bed. I use it in the daytime too, honestly, but at night, she's just that girl. We can't deny it. And the last step to my nighttime skincare routine is all about my eyelashes. Actually, I don't really have the most full eyelashes, and for a while I went through this like needing to keep my eyelashes done, which I think thinned them out even more. And so I was put onto this product that I think has absolutely helped grow a lot more of my lashes and helped with the density of my lashes, and that is the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum. I actually have not used this on my brows. I couldn't tell you why, but I have definitely been using them on my eyelashes, and I absolutely do see growth, not only in the density, I would say like in the front part of my eyelashes, but in the length. So my eyelashes are definitely much longer since I've been using this, and I have been using it for the past 4 months, I want to say. So again, it's the Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum, and I just go ahead and open it up, and this is what the applicator looks like. And then you just swipe it right along your lash line. And I just do that before bedtime, and that's it. All right, guys, so that is it for the nighttime portion of my skincare routine. So join me in the morning when I wake up, and I will show you guys what I use for my daytime skincare routine. Good night. All right, guys, so good morning. We are back, and I am ready to do my morning skincare with you guys. So you may be able to tell, you maybe not, I actually have makeup on. I had to film something this morning, and so I figured, let me just get that out of the way, and then we can still run through my morning routine with one additive, of course, but it's actually a really helpful bonus, I guess, because I'll show you guys how to or how I actually just really like to handle when I have makeup on my face, how to get that off and then continue on with my normal daily skincare routine. So we'll just jump right into that. So when it comes to getting my makeup off, not only do I double cleanse, but I first start off with a cleansing balm, and this one in particular is from Elemis. I do have 2 other cleansing balms that I really like, and they work really well. Different price points. I always like to have like a range of something, but when I really go in, want to like treat myself with something, I go for my Elemis. This is the best one for me. I think it's extremely hydrating. I also just really love the texture of it, and I find that, oh, sorry, it's a little oily in there. And I find that just a little bit of this goes a long way, and it just melts everything off the first time. Like I don't have to go back and forth with this. So this is a Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, and it also just has hydrating property in it. So with this, I just take a little bit in my hand. This much should be just enough, and then and just rub it right into my face. And literally, like you can just see immediately, like my makeup is emulsifying. And you just keep rubbing it in, making sure you're getting everywhere your makeup is. And it's just going to melt that makeup right off. All right, so that's thoroughly rubbed in. You guys can see the makeup on my hands a little bit, but I just know that it's come off of my skin. And so now I'm just going to use a rag, a warm, damp rag, and then just wipe this off and then go in with my next step. So be right back. Okay, so this is what my face looks like immediately after using the cleansing balm. And as you can see, like just the slippage on my face, you can see that that oil is really still on my face, but it's not clogging my pores or anything like that. And that is just the first step when I have makeup on of my cleansing routine. And then the second one, I'm going in with this. We are familiar with her from last night. This is the La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. So this will be my double cleanse for this morning. I think this will just open up and clear those pores just because of its foaming nature. And of course the purifying nature in here as well. So let me quickly go in with this and then we'll just move on. I turned the camera back on to show you guys that there is nothing on this towel. That is literally how good that cleansing balm, and then following up with my cleanser, the La Roche-Posay cleanser. Every time, it's going to do it every time. There's nothing there. So let's go ahead and close those pores back up. I use the Ordinary glycolic acid 7% toning solution. So this is gonna do you good when you're wanting to close the pores back up. It means tightening your skin. This also helps with any dark spots. I do tend to, not tend to, but my skin definitely reveals that I have dark spots when it's starting to get into the fall season, just because I get a little bit lighter. Of course, the sun is not helping me keep my skin tone as even complexion as it usually is if I'm getting more sun. So this one comes out for sure to help with the appearance of those dark spots, and like I said, really tightening and brightening my skin. So let's go right in with this. I also wanted to come in and say I use this often, a lot actually, for my underarms. If you are looking to even the skin color, like the skin tone on your underarms, absolutely, this is like super recommended. It is also really great just as a deodorant. It's not an antiperspirant, of course, but if you use anything with AHA, BHA under your armpits, a little trick, the bacteria that causes odor cannot live in a highly acidic area. So swipe this on, literally lasts me maybe 2 to 3 days even after I shower. So I will reapply every 2 or 3 days. If I'm going through a deodorant like cleanse, I just don't want to use antiperspirant for a little, this is what I go for. So be aware, if you do sweat a lot, this might not be your jam, but if you know you're gonna be home for the weekend, whatever, use this if you're looking for just a little break from what might otherwise be toxins from the deodorant. So little trick. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with my favorite face hydrator. This is also from Elemis. It is the Superfood Kefir Tea Mist, and it is a priming and hydrating facial mist. I love this stuff. It is just one of my favorite bases to just ready my skin to get all of the serums that I really like to use during the day, to make sure my skin is just as bright as possible. All right, so after that, I go in with my most beloved product. I don't know where this came from in terms of just how we are so late to the game, how I might be late to the game. Maybe you were already there and I'm just catching up to you. So just, you know, bear with me. But this is the Coast RX Advanced Snail Mucin. When I tell you, believe the hype. Believe the hype on this. This just like helps with my skin texture. It is the best thing I have ever used on my skin. Like immediately your texture is going to change when you use this. Smoothens everything out, dark spots, wear, and again just really helps your skin stay plump and glowy. Like I use this thing as much as possible. You can also use it at night. I just more so you'll find it for me in my daytime routine. I love this product. If you can get your hands on it, go ahead. It is it's inexpensive, but really should just, if it was more, I would buy it still. It is just an awesome, phenomenal product. Okay, next I go in with my other serum, and this is from Youth to the People. Youth to the People, they're nothing new, and everyone should know that they are pro grade, and just like they just have really great products from off the shelf that are just really high grade, really clean products that just do what they say they're gonna do. And they sent me this one in PR, so it's newer to me, but I've been loving it in my routine, so I'm sharing it with you guys. It is the Triple Peptide Cactus Oasis Serum, and this is meant to plump, firm, and hydrate, and it does absolutely just that. It's really just like a hyaluronic acid on steroids, so yes please. The next thing I'm gonna go in with, I don't always do this because it is a heavier oil. It is the Elemis Superfood Facial Oil. This is also just pretty pricey, so I just tend not to run through it like that. But maybe 2 to 3 times a week during my daily skincare routine, my morning or day skincare routine, I add this, just if I feel like my skin is a little bit dry. And because I just took that makeup off, I definitely just want to seal in as much of the serum and the hydration as possible. So I'm just going to add this over top. Then the last step is to end in a moisturizer. I have just added this to my rotation for my moisturizers. I tend to switch up my moisturizers a lot just because I don't want my skin to get used to them. So before I was using the Pro Collagen Elemis moisturizer, which I still absolutely love, but I've taken a break from that maybe for like a month now, and instead I am doing from Youth to the People. This is the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream, and this is infused with kale, spinach, and hyaluronic acid. So all of this again just is all about hydration, all about plumping that skin, all about helping your collagen and repairing your skin barrier. I also just love how light and really like air fluffy this moisturizer is, because it just melts right into my skin. Even with the products I added under it, you can just still feel that it is going to seep into your skin and just really give that last bit of moisture. It also always applies really cooling. So I really like this as the last step because I just like irritated my skin by, you know, rubbing it back and forth, even though I'm being as gentle as possible. I just like that cooling effect on it. Just feels like the end of your spa treatment for yourself. And I always just come upwards when I'm putting that final moisturizer on. In my head, it trains my face to just not sag. Give a little more attention to the eyebrow area. You could slow down if you want to. And then just bring it down in this area. And my real final step is again treating my lips, hydrating those, and I'm gonna go in with my Rhode Peptide Lip Treatment. I love this lip treatment. I use it all the time. I literally have one in the car, one in a bag, one in the kitchen. I keep them everywhere. They keep your lips so moisturized all day. Like, one application, I probably won't have to put anything else on my lips until literally tonight. So if you have been thinking about buying these, absolutely do. They are very much worth it. And they have multiple flavors, but this one is the like flavorless and no perfume one, just because I don't feel like overwhelming myself all the time. So yeah, love it. Okay guys, so that's basically it for my skincare routine. I know you guys have been waiting for this for so long, so thank you for the patience, and I'm finally getting it out to you. If you have any questions about the products I am using or have showcased on this for either my nighttime routine or daytime routine, please meet me in the comments. I'm always ready to answer whatever questions you have. If you're not already, make sure to also follow me on Instagram. I do a lot more of short form skincare content on there, and I'm always sharing the new products that I'm trying out and what I'm loving and what I'm not really loving, whether they're a popular brand or not. So definitely subscribe here and follow there as well. Everything I have mentioned in this video will be linked in my ShopMy, which is going to be in the description. And lastly, if I can give you 3 pieces of my most valued skincare advice, it would be 1, hydration comes from within first. So don't forget about your water intake. If you're not drinking enough water, nothing you put on your skin is actually going to matter. So that's 1. 2, less is more. I know some of us may have more complicated skin issues than others. Of course, see your dermatologist for that. But in terms of buying products to put on your face morning, noon, or night, less is absolutely more. And lastly, listen to your skin. I know you guys come on YouTube, I do the same to see what other people are using, but not everything that works for me will work for you. So trial and error when you can and what's within your budget, but make sure that you listen to your skin. All right guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you again on my other videos. Stick around for my vlogs as well. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the comments. Bye.